This presentation is made up of data that I have created. Doesn't come from you. I have made this up because I don't have any data from you to work with. And the purpose of this presentation is to give you some idea of what a database can do for you. What you actually decide to do will be somewhat similar to this, but of course it will be subject to your experience and your input. Here I have decided that I would take recipes from the internet. This recipe can apparently serve 4 servings of nasi lemak, and this one 4 servings of chicken curry. So the items are illustrative of what a recipe is. So there are different ingredients measured in different ways. There might be some that is just a quantity, like eggs, 4 pieces. There will be other items that are measured in grams, such as shallots, such as garlic cloves, such as ginger, okay? And then there will be items like oil, blachan, tamarind paste. It's measured in milliliters. Okay, so I have 3 other columns here where it is a cost each for each item, a cost for the gram for those things that are measured in weight, and a cost per milliliter for those things that are measured in volume. All the prices are just made up. So I can total up each ingredient, what it costs me, and I can make a total for what it would be the cost for 4 servings of nasi lemak. Now you can do this on a bigger scale, which is what you will immediately react to. You will say, well, that's not enough, we need more than 4 servings. Well, that's obvious to everybody, right? So maybe you want 80 servings of nasi lemak, and you want that to go to one canteen, and you want 20 to go to another, and you want 60 to go to another. Whatever it is, we don't care. You come to a total quantity. When you have software, you can say to the software, I want to make 80 sets of this. And automatically the database will work out the quantities of each item that you need. You could then calculate it into how many cans of oil you need, how many bags of rice you need. But the exciting thing is that we all know you use different suppliers, right? Here I made up a lot of suppliers and crazy addresses. Doesn't matter. Once I have decided that I want 80 nasi lemak, I want that quantity, I can straight away issue a purchase order for the materials to every supplier immediately without typing a purchase order. It will be generated automatically. So I think you can see that that would save you time. Of course, the same is true for chicken curry, and you can go on and have as many recipes as you want. Now, I suspect that you do things differently. You probably already worked out what you ship each day of the week to which canteen. But anyway, there's no reason why you wouldn't put your information into a database like this, where you have the supplier, you have their address, you have their email, you have their phone number, everything. So purchase order is automatic. You can email it to them with any comments as to when you require it. But there's another exciting thing as well. I can work out how much of each dish I want in which canteen. And I can then automatically print out a list of what each canteen will get. Like this canteen, Joe Bloggs Electronics, he wants 20 nasi lemak and 40 chicken curry. The next guy wants 30 nasi lemak, 60 chicken curry, and so on. You can immediately print out the list. No more typing, it just comes straight out. So you take that list, go to the stores, I need all of this. Where is it going? It's going to Joe Blogs. Or where is this one going to? Lee Advanced GPS. Where is this one? Semiconductor. Oh look, Trendy Chew, what does he want? He's a very hungry boy. He wants 100 nasi lemak. So we send the quantity to the canteen. So you might also say, well, what is this costing me for each canteen? Well, you can get that from the database again, automatically. Don't need to type much. You can say, well, I've sent all this. Look, this greedy guy's got 100 nasi lemak. How much did that cost me? No problem, you get from the database. Now, you would think, how much money I get from this Trendy Chew guy from his cash register. Type in the number to the database, and straight away you will know, oh my god, this guy is selling a nasi lemak at 2 ringgit only, and it cost me 400 ringgit to send the goods to him. I'm gonna fire him. Right? So there is the idea what a database does. Sure, you have questions, and you no need to do it this way. I'm just trying to get you thinking of how you will use a database and what you want to see in it, because pretty soon now we've worked out that each supplier is much the same cost for a year for the number of people that we have. It really doesn't matter. They will all be the same. I've looked at 3 suppliers and their costs are very, very similar. So we would choose one according to how they respond to us. I have sent these files to each of the vendors I'm working with, consulting with, to get quotations, and ask them, can they put this into a database to show you and prove to you what I've been saying. Now, some of them don't want to respond to this at all because they want to see a purchase order before they will do anything. Some of them may help us understand a bit more, but anyway, you have to think what you're doing now, how much time it takes, where is the time going, where can it be automated? Because I'm very sure you know what you're ordering. I'm very sure you know the quantities. I'm very sure you know where it's going. But what you can't do is work fast. So you need to think, what takes me the longest time? How can a database help me? What information do I have to give to me to use in our database? When you've thought of these things, then we can take another step forward and actually perhaps buy a system, and then I will start to put data into it and work with you. So almost any kind of report you want on activities can be available from a system like this. So it's down to you guys to think about it and what you want to put into the system and what you want from the system, so that your life becomes easier and more efficient. And I think that we're all agreed we should have a stock in a central place that will make life easy. So that's all for the time being. Thanks very much for your attention. Cheers.